Well, Simon, left it late again, but another victory for Villa. How do you take that?
Well, it looked like it could have been one of those frustrating afternoons. They've had a silly sending off before half time. We knocked and missed some chances. Smudges made a good save, to be fair, at the start of the second half. And it looked like it might not be our day today, but full credit to the boys. I said to them at the end, make it your day. They made it their day, and they kept knocking on the door, and we got our rewards in the end. Substitutes
all came on and did their job and all looked good. I think that was good. The tactics seemed to be working.
Well, yeah, like I said last week, Farnham at home, I thought people were shocked with my lineup. But what it has done, it's give people a kick up the backside, Steve. If you'd have seen our training session on Thursday, people are smashing into each other. Really aggressive training session. You wouldn't have thought that we was off a good run. The way they train, they're hungry. They all want to be in the team. There's competition everywhere. Again, I've changed the shape. Again, I've changed the personnel, not because for any particular reason. It's just who trains well now, who's turning up, who's doing the right things, and the ones who won't are not doing these things are not going to get into the team. But everyone's doing it now, so we're in a good place at the moment.
Yeah, you switched Javi to the left, which I think made a difference. Really unlocked it at the end.
Yeah, Javi, it's funny, Steve. I nearly took him off. I nearly took him off, literally, just about to get a substitution ready, and then he's gone and got the penalty and scored a goal. So full credit to Abs. He's been fasting as well, so that's got to take its toll. But full credit to him to come out at the end and produce the goods when it mattered.
I think we're in a good place at the moment. I think that's only 2 points dropped out of the last 6 games.
Yeah, well, we always said, we had that really bad run of 4 defeats and a draw. I think we conceded something like 16 goals. The injuries, I think it was 14. And I remember trying to reassure everyone at Ashford on New Year's Day that, let's not panic. We'll get our team back. When we get our team back, the bottom line is we got to put a run together. We've done that. But again, we got a tough game, Badshot Lee, fighting for their lives. And, again, like I said on Tuesday, this win means nothing unless we go back it up with an away win on Tuesday night.
I know you don't like talking about the table, but us pundits do. We've moved up to 6th. All the teams around us have had bad days, really. Right. So we're in a good position. Game in hand, and we're looking good. But you say we have to win the Badshot League game, otherwise it means nothing, really, does it? Yeah,
at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you are now. It's when the final whistle goes on the last game of the season, that's all that matters. So, there's teams that have been in it, dropped out, gone back in it, and I think there'll be lots of twists and turns. But like I said, Steve, you're bored of me saying it. I just care about the next game. I'm not interested in anything else.
5 minutes to go. I wasn't worried. Were you?
Yes. It wasn't worried. We looked like we was knocking on the door, but football, and it looked like it could be one of those days. But the mentality of the players, even when there was, some not great performances out there, but the endeavour was there to get the win in the end. So full credit to the team, full credit to the players for getting us over the line.
One last thing I want to say is that this week's been a bit of a strange one for us in the media team. We've been blown away by the attention given to Sam Merson this week after we've won the goal against Farnham. Has that affected anything within your thinking?
No, Sam had a swollen ankle, so rather than him train, I said to him, just put your feet up. It's so important to us. So he wasn't there on Thursday, but I think he's had people turning up at his work. I think he's had phone calls. I think it's been a busy few days for Sam, but he deserves that because he can do things that top Premiership players couldn't. Obviously they'll have more attributes, that's why it's at this level, but Sam Mercer could do things that I've never seen done before.
It's been great this week, actually. People talking about Villa to me, like people I've worked with and stuff. They're all talking about Villa. Yeah, it's all got to be good for the club.
Yeah, we've had PE teachers with kids looking at the goal. I'm going into shops. Everyone's talking about it, so it's great for Sam. And also, it's great for the club to get this exposure.
Right. Well, I'll see you Tuesday.
Yep.
Should be a good game, competitive game. Any injury worries? Or we're all right?
There's a few. But they've got to toughen up. There's swollen ankles out there. There's aches and pains. But how badly do you want it? And with a run into the season, we just got a man up, and we just got to get on with it. The last thing I want to say, Steve, before I go, is they know they're waiting for this one. But I just want to big up the West Molesey crew. It's a personal message, and they know what I mean.
Excellent. Cheers, Simon.
Thanks very much. Cheers, Steve.